It is
This is
on.
the sovereign
Isn't it?
citizen situation, right?
I don't know what that word means.
Well,
Well, yeah. I'm gonna say I'm not saying that I'm one of them, but I'm just saying I'm operating under what the Constitution Supreme Court ruling is talking about.
All right, everyone, today's case is something else. We're in Judge Perkins' courtroom, and things get heated fast. A man claiming to be a sovereign citizen insists he doesn't need a driver's license to be on the road. Judge Perkins doesn't let that slide. He firmly corrects him and points out that he doesn't even understand the basic laws. The judge even offers him legal help. But the man refuses, convinced he knows better. It's a tense and eye-opening exchange from start to finish. Let us know what you think about these so-called sovereign citizen arguments. And if you enjoy videos like this, make sure to like and subscribe. Let's get into it.
Well, Your Honor, when the officer pulled me over and he said that, I didn't say those words. I just told him I'm operating under the Constitution, and that's all else I said to him. And he just basically lied, said I was disgruntled, asked for backup and all that. And the video would show I wasn't even whatever, I can't think of the word he said, but he was saying I need backup. I have a irate or whatever word he said, and that was not even true.
it's just what you're saying is just not the state of the law. I don't know any other way to say it.
We just going to continue with the case, and whatever comes about. If the paperwork I given wasn't irrelevant, that's it then. So what is the next step?
So either the next step is take a plea, which I'm sure you don't want to do, but I'll give you the offer, or take it to trial, and those are the next steps.
Well, I guess we're going to have to go to trial.
I'm gonna set it for a jury trial too, so you can bring this in front of a jury of your peers and see, what they say. And I guess
my
you don't
other
want a lawyer, right?
The other cases that I had got dismissed for the same situation. So
say what?
The other cases I had for this was dismissed, and you told me to give you one name of one person, and I could have said it then and there. It was myself. I had court cases for the same thing, and it was dismissed on whatever circumstances happened. It was dismissed.
This man honestly believes he can just brush off the other cases against him. It's hard to wrap your head around. If you're going to represent yourself in court, wouldn't you at least read up on the law or do a quick online search first? It's baffling. Why not just take care of the traffic ticket and get a valid driver's license? It's a simple process, usually done in a couple of days, and way more affordable than racking up court fees while getting lectured by Judge Perkins. What do you think? Does this guy really not get it? Or is he just trying to stall and play games with the court? Let's get back into it.
And what do you mean by that?
For the same driver,
let's do this. Let's call it and put it all on the record. I have my court reporter back. Let's call it and put it on the record, all right? So, Mr. Lynch, let me ask you this, and this is just to understand, try to really get a grasp of your position. I understand you're why don't you, if you're not a sovereign citizen, usually sovereign citizens tell me, I don't want a lawyer. If you're not claiming the sovereign citizenship, why don't you get a lawyer to help you out with this?
I can't never find no attorney. The last attorney I got, they was telling me you should have just took a deal, you should have paid the ticket, and you really can't find nobody who's going to take your case. So basically, I'm in limbo, and basically all I have to say, not guilty with impunity.
Claiming not guilty like it's nothing, this guy must be completely out of touch. Honestly, maybe no attorney wants to work with him because he's too difficult to deal with. At this point, he just needs to pay the ticket and move on. It looks like he's in his 30s or 40s, so it's about time he starts learning from his choices. And I don't know if you noticed, but someone on the Zoom call couldn't help but laugh on. Honestly, I couldn't blame them. It's turning into a complete spectacle, and everyone's clearly losing patience. Judge Perkins is reaching his limit, and things are about to escalate even more. Let me know what you think. Is this just a joke to him, or is he seriously confused? Let's get back to the hearing.
Let's say this. I guess if you're not willing to,
so I'm not a national, so I can't say that. All I'm saying, I'm just a citizen, and all I'm going to say, not guilty with impunity.
Well, how are you immune to this? Because I mean, let's just do this. You don't have to. You don't have to tell me how you're going to proceed with your case. You're fully in the right to proceed however you want to proceed. I'm going to just give you a jury trial, and you'll have to present what you need to present in front of a jury. Will you allow me to assign a lawyer to you just for the purposes of, helping you out with the courtroom procedure and stuff?
You can do that.
I don't find anything that he's filed that has any merit. So that's why I'm giving you a jury trial, because if you bring the same stuff in a trial, if it's the same as what you're giving me and the stuff that you're professing, based on what I see, you're gonna lose.
So
by me.
If the judge is saying the information is not valid and the people don't know nothing, so why won't I put my hands in the hands of the people?
You have to wonder, does this man genuinely not understand what's happening, or is he just pretending? Judge Perkins is giving him a jury trial for a very clear reason. Without one, this case would be over in seconds. The judge actually knows the law, while this guy is just throwing out random claims with no facts to back them up. It's like watching someone try to argue against something as basic as gravity. It's just not going to go his way. What do you think? Is he truly confused or trying to stall? Let's jump back in.
Because first of all, what I'm telling you is, I'm trying to give you a fighting chance with these arguments that you're making. What I'm telling you is you're not going to have a fighting chance with me. You're going to lose unless you come with something substantially different than what you have. At least with the people, you said it yourself. They don't know the law, or they might not even know the law. So you may be able to get them to side with you just because they love Mr. Lynch and they want to. I don't know. But other than that,
no jury. I really don't know people jury. I'm not even gonna do that. So if I found guilty, so I'm gonna have to sue every person that was a juror.
I don't know what you're gonna have to do. I don't know, Mr. Lynch. You're the one that's making these arguments up, and you're the one that has researched and done what you've done. You provided that stuff to me, so you're expected to know the law. You're expected to know the law. So whether you can sue jurors and whether you can sue whoever, that's going to be on you to know, and then or if you don't know, that's going to be on you to find out.
Okay, so I have to get back with the law department about the videos and the dash cam of the police officers.
That I can Mr. Bowman, can you put your appearance on the record, please? Now, Mr. Lynch, now I can potentially help you if the stuff exists. Mr. Lynch is asking for body cam and whatever discovery that body cam, audio, video, whatever discovery that the people have, it relates to his matters.
Your Honor, I understand that. And discovery would be provided if he files a valid request pursuant to the court rule for discovery.
So you saying I haven't done that previously? I don't send it to the law.
Hold on, Mr. Lynch. Your Honor, if I'm not mistaken, the court rule just says upon request. He's made his request today. I don't think that there's anything in the court rule that requires anything other than him making a request. Mr. Lynch has made his request for discovery, and I believe it's supposed to be provided to him.
Court rule provides for a written request. And that has not happened.
All right, let's discovery rule 6. We're gonna know this discovery rule, and you got it
forward and backwards.
Yeah, you need to get this book. You need to get this book, Mr. Lynch.
Let's be honest, this defendant could really use a good law book, though I'm not sure he'd read it unless it had pictures and pop-ups. It's honestly amazing how some people show up to court with zero understanding of the legal system and think they can just wing it. You need actual evidence, solid arguments, and at least a bit of common sense, and this guy didn't bring any of that. Anyway, that's where we'll wrap things up. The rest of the hearing is mostly lawyers talking and Judge Perkins scheduling a jury trial. What do you think? Does this guy have a shot with a jury? Or is he just digging himself into a deeper hole? Let me know in the comments if you want me to cover the jury trial when it happens, or if this case already gave you enough chaos for one day. Thanks so much for watching and hanging out till. If you enjoy this kind of content, be sure to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts below. I really appreciate all your support. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.